Colon cancer is serious. In the U.S. every year it kills more people than AIDS and breast cancer combined, but we're glad to tell you about a fun event. It's a short run to wipe out colon cancer, is known as the Boxer 500, and participation for this is growing fast. With us today, two colon cancer survivors, Melissa Rotolo and Nancy Paul. Good morning. Both are members of the Great Plains Colon Cancer Task Force. So thanks for stopping by this morning. They're regulars, annual regulars on the Morning Blend.
We are.
Let's start with your stories. Nancy, let's talk about your story first. How were you diagnosed?
I was diagnosed at age 32. I passed blood, immediately went into the doctor, and within 24 to 48 hours, had a diagnosis of colon cancer.
Yeah, and there's a message. I mean, you want to watch
Absolutely.
Your bowel movements.
Yep, pay attention to your own body is the key.
Yeah, and then how about you?
Well, I was 41. I had just had a baby, and I thought I was seeing blood in my stool. So I went to my doctor and did the 3 FOBT tests where they can tell whether there's blood in your stool. And I took them back, and the nurse said, no news is good news. And when I didn't hear anything, I just went on my not so merry way for a little while longer. I found out that those were all 3 positive. My doctor further told me just to eat more fiber and drink more water, and so I went on another 11 months until I landed in the ER.
That could have been devastating had you not gotten in there sooner.
Exactly.
But the thing is, with both of you guys, you're both really young, early 30s and early 40s.
Right.
They don't even recommend people get screened until, what, 50?
Exactly.
Right.
So,
and what I found in my experience, my mother had colon polyps at age 48, and what I learned through this process is if there are even polyps, even colon polyps in your family that are very benign, very easily taken care of, snipped out, no worries, those families need to be told that their children are now in the high-risk category, and those children need to get their first colonoscopy 10 years younger than their parent or first-line relative was at the first diagnosis of even a polyp.
Yeah, and so
most people with cancer diagnoses get this message, but when it's just a polyp, they don't hear that.
And that's a recommendation, and that's something you guys followed with your family, with your kids, right?
We have. My daughter had her first colonoscopy at 21.
Because you were 31 when you were diagnosed,
correct.
so 21
32, it's 10 years younger.
10 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
And my sons will go at 28.
Yeah.
Whether it's kicking and screaming, I don't know. Because I should have had my first one at 38. So they will go very young.
Sure. Now, how do you guys feel now? Because you beat the colon cancer, both of you.
Yeah, we're both colon cancer free. Yay. We're survivors.
For how long now?
Knock on some wood.
I don't want to do the math. I mean, 32 and 41.
Mine's almost 25 years. So
that's good.
Yeah, I'm happy for every birthday.
Yeah. She's my role model. I'm only at 8 right now.
You'll get there.
She kind of keeps track of me.
Yeah, so let's talk about this event. And you, you got some lays here.
We're going Hawaiian this year. We're wiping out colon cancer.
Yeah, so what's the theme of this? It's a Boxer 500. How do people participate in this?
Oh gosh, they can participate in a number of ways. Certainly they can come and run in their boxers. We just call attention to this very serious issue in kind of a fun way. So get your boxers, paint them, decorate them, just find the coolest boxers you can find online. This year it's a Hawaiian theme, so maybe find those Hawaiian boxers. That's a great way to get involved. We also have a fun run for kids. We will have Rolanda, our inflatable colon, up, and you can walk through that and learn a little bit more about colon health. We'll have the Pancake Man, so you can come on down and just have breakfast with us. You can adopt flamingos this year as part of our Hawaiian theme, and they'll be dotting the yard out there, and then you get to take Mr. Flamingo or Ms. Flamingo home as part of your participation. We also encourage anybody who wants to volunteer and get involved if they've been touched by this issue. Just call us up, contact us or online, and get involved, become a volunteer. We can always use more help.
You're raising money, but the awareness aspect of this in colon cancer is just as big as the money aspect.
Right, and there's a lot of, you can either register it as individual or teams. We have a lot of teams who are individuals or family members who have either passed from colon cancer or who are undergoing colon cancer that are organized in support of that family member.
You're going to celebrate survivors. And how will you honor loved ones lost to the disease? Is that how?
We do, and part of that is that flamingo. You can buy the flamingo in honor of a family member. We also have, I think one of the pictures shows a group in front of our inflatable colon, and that's all the survivors that were there. And then, we recognize them as a whole, but also the individual teams have things that they're doing as well for their survivors.
Yeah, it's the boxer500.org. They can register online. Can they register the day of? Can they just show up?
No, they can't show up. They're not guaranteed a T-shirt, and the T-shirts are really good this year. So
but they
register by Sunday.
They will get to see Rolanda.
They will.
They
will see Rolanda.
Rolanda will be there.
The boxer500.org. Thanks for stopping by. Great to see you again.
Thank you.
We'll see you next year.
Again, Mike.
Thank you.
All right.